What's going on, you guys? This one might be a little bit shorter than the rest of the videos, as I've stated in previous ones that I'm trying to complete each park up to the 2-star rating before moving on to the next one. Which means this is going to be part 2 of the Indonesian island chain. And to help, make it a little bit longer, I think I'm going to knock out some of my research, if it allows me to. Now, it does look like I have the rabies inoculation. Let's go ahead and send them out on that. Another thing I need to look out for is my science center. Do I have a little facility for my people to take a break when they get overworked? Staff center, here we are. I do in fact have one. Perfect. Let's get it right there. And then I'll put a road to it. Don't even need to put a road to it. Alrighty, it gave itself one. I like when that happens. Alright, so now I have somewhere to put my scientists when they need a break. Which looks like I'm okay for right now. Let's take a look at fossils. Oh, I have nobody for the fossils. Alrighty then. So we have a minute and 12 seconds before I can work on anything else. See, ticket sales, I need to get those up to 80K, which means we need some more dinos in the park. Expansion. Expansion is upon us. But where do I want to place it? One other thing that I might be able to utilize really quick is some of these nests. Let me go ahead. Hidden from guests. No, I don't want it to be hidden from the guests. I want the nest to be visible. Okay, nest 1. Let's put a second one. A third one? Okay. A third one for the galleys. Alright, so they're happy. Let me see here. Do I need this one for... No. No. Maybe the small one? No. Oh, so this wants to be hidden from the guests. I might be able to put it here. And then let's get some tree cover. Some thick vegetation. Let's try and do this again. Not hidden. That's for the galley. I don't need for the galley. Partially hidden from the guests. Not hidden. How can I get this partially hidden from the guests? That's also not in the water. Right here. Then let me see if adding in the cover might do anything. No, still a partial. Okay. Let's go ahead and just make this pasture. There. Okay. So there's nothing I can do about them being, satisfied. Unless they want two. I didn't try that one. Let me take a look real quick. Fullness required. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with the one. Yep, I'm just going to go with the one. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Construct an operational balloon tour. Hold on. Let me first do the research on the fossils that I said I was going to work on. Send them. The other thing, a balloon, you say? That would be under attractions. Where is this balloon? Right here. Here we go. That'll make me some cash. Maybe fit something right here? I need to remove this. This is literally nothing. It's doing absolutely nothing. Just taking up space. I mean, it is a nice decoration. But, I need land. And then I'll add all the nice little things. Or I won't. We'll see. I probably won't. Unless I get really bored. And let me go ahead and demolish that road. And now I have more room available. Fantastic. There's an extraction in progress. Do I have an expedition center? I do. Let's see here. Where's the species that I'm kind of nearing completion with, but not quite? A couple options here. That one. No, let's go ahead and look at the Kaijuosaurus then. The Kaijuosaurus. Yeah, I remember that's what it was called. Caillou. What was that? Okay. Well, let's see here. No disease outbreak on the park. Perfect. 17 seconds left on the fossils. I have a cup of coffee that needs to be grabbed. What is the 2 minutes and some change? Oh, it's probably the expedition that I just sent out. Hence the little hammer symbol. They're doing some digging. 25 seconds. That's the one that I need to be looking at. That's going to be the balloon. I think adding that in will give me a decent bit of money. I'm going to put that right over here if it's small. It's just a balloon. It just needs to come in and out. I don't know what this is doing for my park, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it. And then delete all that. And let's make some more room. Alrighty. Attractions. Where is... Nice. A balloon tour. Oh my... Okay. You know what? No, what we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to put it over here in that section that I just cleared up. Right over here. Right there. Huh. Oh. I see. I see. So, there is one problem to the balloon. It has to be attached to an attraction. Yeah. I think that's what it said I had to do. No? But it looked like it had something I could put behind it. Let's join to existing track. Hot air balloons. Okay. Well, this one seems a bit smaller. Actually, I kind of like the way this one looks. Let me try and get this figured out, though. You see what I mean? Oh, okay. Oh, I can go anywhere with this. Perfect. Okay. Okay, this is so much better. Because I can literally go everywhere now and not have to worry about, the building's in the way or I can't do this. This balloon one's really, really cool. I like this. Give them a whole tour of the entire park before it loops back around. Well, at least the entire park up until now. And connect it on in. Hold on. Okay, so that's there. Like that. And like that.
More dinosaurs are inbound, and they aren't exactly healthy. Now, I've ordered an
go.
executive hazmat suit, but until it arrives, I'd appreciate you, handling this whole thing yourself. Sound good?
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's usually what I'm doing, Cabot. Strictosaurus, or however that's pronounced, ensure they are safely enclosed. Where to put them? I might have to shuffle a couple things around, or got a minute and a half. I've got unlimited time. Alright, let's go and find myself a nice little piece of land, and how am I going to work this, just in case I have to put this somewhere else. I mean, that would be the most logical way. Well, let's see here. There's that viewing gallery. That's not the right spot. There we are. Bring it in. Try and get as much of that corner as I can. Right about there. Right there. Okay. Alright. And then I'm going to follow this right over here. Or maybe not. Why is it saying outside of buildable area? What is this? And I thought I had curved on. There. I guess that'll work. Alright. Next thing I have to do is let's get this enclosure taken care of. Alright, so go from here. And let me see. I'm going to stretch it out this way. Giggity. Maybe put boot or something. Whoa, what's that? Bro, what is that all about? Okay. And then we continue on. Got here. Slight bend. Turn on normal. Hold on, actually, it's a pretty big enclosure for these things, isn't it? Okay, get kind of lined up with that. Oh, breaking that part. What is going on with this? Get it straight. Break that part. Get it straight, and there we go. Well, that'll do. Alrighty. Next thing on my list. Get this going. Let me go ahead and put it right about there. Alright. Is there any way that I might be able to toggle this road to curve around? No, not so much. Okay. Alright, so I have a little bit of room for food and other stuff over here, which I'll utilize that space here in a moment. Just need to figure out what I need within this park. So we're going to go ahead and hit play now. Need a little bit of water. Put a splash here. Narrow it out. Bring it up and connect it to back here. There. I'll put a little bit there and maybe a little bit right here. There we are. Then I'm going to wait for them to come around. Go ahead and put this right here. Get the pylons connected up. Obstructed. Of course it is. There we go. And now we got some power. Next thing, I need a maintenance facility. Nope, need a ranger post. Assign a ranger to it.
Ranger patrol in progress.
Assign a medical unit to it. And then I find the other one, which that's not the right operation. Oh, these are a little bit bigger. Well, they don't do too bad with these ones. You know what? I'm going to put them over here.
Assets in the air.
Well, that was just in case I needed a new species, which, you know, perfect. I've got a new species planned out, or at least a new enclosure for them, when I need them. So a little bit of prep taken care of. It's always a good thing. Kind of want to be a little bit ahead with this game when it comes to the parks. You need to be thinking about your next steps.
Delivery has been completed.
And my next step, taking me around this bend.
Asset has been delivered.
Taking me right up to here and prepping for the next section. Which then we'll get that third spot there. And who knows if we'll get another section. There's a rather large section we just got unlocked. Which I like that. Okay. Needs maintenance. Hold on. Is it guests? No. Who is in charge of the maintenance? Is it enclosures? No, it's got to be operations. There it is.
Delivery has been completed.
So what is missing one? Ooh, that's missing one. Okay, can I put one right here? No, maybe so.
More species variety here will help this place
Right here.
become a real
Right
sanctuary.
here. Bam.
Ah, yeah. More species. More variables in the system.
Bam.
More fuel to keep the chaos of nature chugging along.
There we go.
Chaos? Oh no. That's not the way to see it. It's an orchestra. It's, I don't know, jazz. It's not just white noise, Doctor. It's a symphony of action and reaction. Living, thriving, persisting. You make it all sound so random and mysterious, but nature, ecology, is defined by the individual purpose of each element within it.
You
Hey,
don't
well,
say.
jazz tends to have a lower body count, in my experience. You know, the beauty of chaos isn't lost on me, but don't let that beauty blind you. I've made a career of explaining how so-called unforeseen consequences really shouldn't be as unforeseen as they are.
Right?
While the conservation sector's mission is to help dinosaurs thrive in nature like any other animal, I have far from turned my back on the benefits of genetic modification.
Okay.
Adjusting to our world is far from easy, but we can give the dinosaurs a better chance to thrive with the right genes.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Now let's see what they need, if anything at all. Comfort's at 61, so they need something. Now they need to be healed. Okay. My medical team should be on their way now. Here they come. From way down here. I'm definitely going to need to make another one. Probably about here. This little section. I might turn this into my... Sorry, I might turn this little section into a secondary medical facility and ranger outpost to cover this part of the park and then future expansions over here. But in the meantime, I'm just going to utilize the one that's over here. I'm not going to worry about making anything anymore. What's going on with this? Needs maintenance. Okay, add the maintenance team to that. There. I think it was because it was out of the maintenance range. Like it has to have like some sort of direct line of sight, and it's just not in its range. Yeah, it looks like it's just outside of it. So, I had to add that little extra one there. Not a problem, getting taken care of. What's going on in here? No, I can just drive through light poles? Okay. Alright, so I need to go take a picture of this. Get it to the boys in the lab so they know what they're dealing with. Excuse me, sir. My job is more important. You can't heal them yet. I need to get in there and get a picture to the lab boys. Move. How do I open up the camera? Right on the D-pad. And that's one of the specimens. Submit. Okay. Now the boys in the lab know what we're dealing with. Missing cover. Huh? Oh. Wait, what? Missing ground fiber. Okay. Environment. Ground fiber. Ground leaf. Where's ground fiber? Tall fiber and ground fiber. There's no... Oh, here we go. Try and find these little pasture zones for the fiber. There. Alright, I'm not sure if I have that researched or not, so let's go ahead and take a look. View research, medical. Here we are down here. So I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that monstrosity. Good lord. It had half the alphabet in it. No thank you. But I believe we are at almost 2 stars. Okay. Then we're genetically modified animals. That's what's keeping me down. And number of total skill? Hold on. My total skills affecting this? Alright, let's see here. Where is the team? Operations. Staff center. Start. Let's get my staff leveled up. What are you doing open? There you go. Alright, 50 seconds away from having a cure for this ailment. Let's take a look at fossils while we're waiting, yeah? Have a singular one. There we go. And let me see if I can't partake in an expedition. Ooh, hiccup, sorry. There we go. Everybody's got something going on. Perfect. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and pause the game really quickly. I'm going to go run and check on my daughter. Maybe sneak a toke, and I will be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. Go ahead and edit out that paused portion so you don't have to sit there and wait. So while I am sitting here waiting on things to happen, I'm playing some RuneScape. Doing some combat training. Just got myself to level 60 smithing, which means I can wear that next tier, or a calcum. And I'm going to jump into it. First thing, though, is I have to get 5 more levels. Well, 4.5 levels. No, 4 levels in my defense. And 10 levels into my attack before I can wield said magical goodness. Missing wetlands. Panicking. Wetlands around the water. What's going on over here? Oh, they're repairing it. Perfect. But am I good to go? Hold on, where are they? Where are they? Panicking no longer. Comfort 96. Hold on. Ground fiber. I might need a spot more. Hold on. Environment. Before they'll be completely satisfied.
This facility has developed a reputation, and as such, we've been asked to take delivery of a diseased dinosaur. Be warned, there's a chance that its illness is, let's say, particularly bad.
Particularly bad?
You don't say.
Hey, I don't think we'll be taking that delivery, but so kind of you to offer.
I apologize. I didn't mean to present that as optional.
Really? Still missing wetland. Okay. Let's take care of that. And there we go. Everybody's happy again. Hold on. Struthiomimus and him aren't happy. What's going on with you? You're missing cover. Darn. Hold on. I might be able to take care of this by adding trees into the corner and looking for any places that aren't densely populated, like back here maybe. Here we go. Add some more trees back here. Yep, there we are. Missing cover still. By how much? Oh, it's because you're not even going over to where the cover's at. Come on. Go over to where the cover's at. I think we might be okay over here. I'm going to add some more cover in this section. And what I mean by we might be okay is their food source. They, like, all the places, they're like really up there except for the fiber. Transport dinos. They're happy with all of them here. However, I'm not sure what they want to eat. It's a chance I'll have to take, though.
Transportation underway.
And with this, we should be at 2-star park. I'm hoping they don't need anything else that's not already in this enclosure. These guys are at 100. They're at 100. And they're at 90. They're missing some ground leaf.
Asset transportation complete.
So just a little bit more ground leaf over here. Now let me double check everybody, make sure they're happy. 100, 100, 100.
We were expecting the worst,
Tuberculosis.
and that's exactly what we've got. This poor animal's disease is highly transmissible
Missing ground
and
leaf.
could spread
It'll
dangerously
spread.
fast.
Oh, fancy that. I
There's
mean,
no
if only
pasture.
someone said it wasn't a good idea. Well, we need to deal with this. Huh? You get on that while I get on whatever transport is heading away from here.
No time to waste. Let's research a cure and treat our animals. We cannot allow our good work to be undone.
Let's see, I might be able to put a little spot of pasture over here. Maybe a spot. Maybe a spot over here. Okay, so they have pasture. Okay. That's a Struthio. This is an easy way to check. Alright, so he's at 90. He's at 100. He's at 100. And they're at 100. And I think everybody's good to go. It's just getting the tuberculosis completely taken care of. And I think we are in business. Minus that lack of cover. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Is that enough cover for you? Just barely. Okay, everybody's taken care of again, I think. Now they gotta go heal these guys. Let me take a look at the park rating. We are at 2 stars. Okay, so let me go ahead and cure these. And then, triple check. Make sure everybody's content. Easiest way to make sure of that is to just highlight one of their species and make sure their comfort's at 100. If the comfort is at 100, that means all of their necessities have been met, or all of their requirements have been met. Well, I can't speak. It's late. Alright, so this is the next one. They should be in there right now, curing them. Yeah, there it is right there. I will take care of these 3 and call it good. A job well done on getting to the 2-star with a nice 6.8 mil. Not a bad beginning. I've set this park up for success.
Well, Kira said that we'd earned a reputation for handling disease, and here we are. Excellent work. Now we continue improving the health and happiness of our animals.
Reducing guest approval. Require status check. Gotcha. Okay, let me see if I can't force it. Add task status check. Get that taken care of. Quite annoying. But surprisingly, 2-star park with just 2 enclosures. I don't know how I should feel about this. It almost feels like it's a tad bit easier. I mean, I have a ton of dinos in here, so I don't know. Yeah, it feels like I feel like it's a little bit easier. Now I do have this next enclosure that I'm still contemplating on what I'm gonna put in here. I have it set up for pretty much anything. You know, I can put a carnivore in here. I'm definitely gonna have to put whatever they send at me next in this enclosure because there's no way I'm gonna be able to stretch this any further. I literally have it perfectly fine-tuned for every single dinosaur that's in here to be at 100% comfort. Unless they start wandering around. See, 98. Because, oh, my cover, if you just walk over this way, or that way a foot, you'll be just fine. And then this one, I might be able to add something in with them. Might. I mean, they're both at 100% right now. And they do have some extra room. Unlike this one, which is completely jam-packed. Like, there's no way I could fit another species in there whatsoever.
I always thought I'd end up on an exotic private island somewhere. I never thought there'd be so much hungry wildlife, though. Or tourists, for that matter.
No?
Anyway, the client wants us to expand out to another area. But
Okay.
we'll need to jump through a hoop or two to get there.
Okay.
Now that I've relayed the message, I'll leave the jumping to you.
Thank you, Cabot. Worthless as ever. Well, he is Mr. Moneybags. But alright, you guys. 2 stars, as promised. That's all I've got time for in this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to get you that 5-star rating if you guys are having a little bit of trouble. You know, you can follow me and I'll lead you to victory. Or at least I'll attempt to. I'll do my best. I haven't had a problem with any of the other games, so I shouldn't have a problem with this one. Like I said, it feels a little bit easier. Now, if you're having some problems with getting your enclosure fine-tuned perfectly, don't hesitate to move them to another enclosure. 2 stars, and I've only got 2. But I have room for this one. You'll have room for another larger one here if you need a larger one. And then don't forget, there's also this entire section that we have available that I haven't touched yet. So there's lots and lots of progress that can be had here. So, again, that's all I have for you in this one. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button for me. Tickle the subscribe button if you want to. Especially if you enjoyed it, it only makes sense. Get to, be informed when that next video goes up. It's usually about 10 or 11 o'clock Pacific time in the evening. Or for those of you on world time, 2300 Pacific Standard on the West Coast. So, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. You guys take care, you stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later, guys.